topic show, I just want to thank Studio 420 for doing all that they do down there up on Broadway, man. Keeping those doors open. Marty, CJ, keeping those doors open for us, for guys like me and girls like yourself to go in there and have a safe place to consume our cannabis. Make sure you go down there, support us, man. Make donations, what have you. We don't have a whole lot of places where we can actually go and be comfortable and smoke. So we definitely need to make sure that we get down there. Stop in sometimes. Just say hi, man. Make yourself available. And if you're coming in town, and you definitely need to go there and check them out. So thank you again, Marty and CJ, you guys, for everything you do. And then also thank Mighty Tree for that check. Appreciate you guys and all that you do, my team down there, for cranking out that great product and that great service on a regular basis as we do every single day. So with all that out the way, this is a very special show, man. I'm sitting here with my man Sean, rep from CRX. Been knowing him for a while now. And my man Jericho from the DAB. If you guys haven't been to the DAB to get some type of concentrate, man, you are definitely missing out. They are doing it big down there. We've been trying to get Sean on the show for a minute now, and it finally all fell through. And then we had the added bonus to get Jericho on the show also. So this is going to be a good one. So if you want, man, we'll start with Sean. Introduce yourself to the folks, man. Tell them what you do.
What's going on, guys? Name is Sean. I've been in Colorado for about 3.5 years, and it's been industry life ever since I landed here. I've done everything from running testing labs to doing compliance, to doing wholesale, and now I'm at my dream job, and that's honestly working with the CRX team, CRX Colorado, also known, we have our store downtown, Natural Remedies, Natty Rems, and man, when you fall in love with strains, you really fall in love with strains. I mean,
that's the truth too.
The first time I
love a strain forever, bro.
When first time I landed in this state, I fell in love with my Alien Rock candy and whatnot. But when I came to Natty Rems, the stuff like the UK cheese.
Pass that over, bro. Can I dab that? I'll dab that.
What's this? 93% live butter, dude. I don't even know. Like, your crystals don't test 93%.
This butter is just so fucking.
Yeah, that's what it's saying. That is definitely what I used to. I had to check that out. Take a little peek on that motherfucker. Damn, boy. Yeah, he's saying some stuff. Wait a minute, I don't know. But no, that's what it's saying. 90%. Like,
oh no, he called you out.
Look, even the man behind the camera had to come and see that. Like, wait a minute, I gotta check that out.
But no, I appreciate Shorter having me on the show. Shorter is there's not a lot of people like Shorter left in this industry, even in this world. He's always has an open heart. Is always out there talking to people, and that takes energy, that takes time, and that takes a good personality. So I appreciate that as he takes that dab of lemon G or cheese.
Shout out to this man right here.
Shout out to Shorter.
Blessings.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate that.
I appreciate you.
Appreciate it. 100.
Sean, you the man, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
Sean is the reason why the DAB now carries CRX, and we are extremely happy to carry it too.
So this is Jericho from the DAB. I don't know, man. It's really cool because I watch this dude on Instagram all the fucking time. It was kind of last minute. Sean pulled some strings, man, and got him here tonight. So I'm still as inquisitive as you guys are right now, that he's here tonight. But they've been cranking out some good product. Again, like I said, if you haven't been there, you should go. For me, it's not about a price. It's about a product when I go places. I care enough about my body to not just put junk in it, and that's the bottom line. And some people are okay with that. I'm not. So that's why he's here, and that is why he is definitely Shorter approved, man. Not just store, but it is quality, and I can say that being a customer service guy, I haven't had not one bad incident since I've been there. Everybody is always alert. Everybody is always willing to help, and you know what I'm saying. Go the extra mile.
Take that back to the team on Monday.
Yes, we do have every time.
Yeah, man. Seriously.
But yeah, I'm Jericho, as he said. I come from a music background. I used to do tour managing and merch and all different types of stuff. And cannabis has always been kind of something that kept me alive. Essentially, I have Crohn's disease, so it's definitely something that's kept me alive. So it was a natural brainer to go into cannabis. Then, through time, ended up in Denver in the DAB, working with our owner, Lance, one of my best friends, absolutely amazing dude. But since then, we've taken what we know, which is, what we do with cannabis, you know, customer service, the knowledge, the culture, the lifestyle. Throw it all together, and you know, you really get a cool place like the DABS. So for me, it's a blessing to work there, man.
It is definitely a cool place. It's I don't know.
Bro, we just had Fat Boy in that shop.
Atmosphere, yeah.
Like Fat Boy was just, like an hour ago. I was with Fat Boy SSC.
Chilling.
Go to Fat Boy SSC's Instagram, peep the page, you'll see.
Right there.
He got to name some pounds for us, so I gotta check that shit out. That's just ridiculous.
He's crazy, man. He was crazy.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Just like it's really, really, really fucking cool to be able to go. Because I go to a lot of shops, and a lot of shops I don't particularly like. I just like their product. You know what I'm saying?
And that kind of sucks too, because what's the worst, bro, is getting the wrong information. When you go to a store, and you're a nice gentleman, I'm a nice gentleman. When I go to a store, I just try and have a good time.
But I agree.
You know, it's not to say everyone. There's a lot of people who are knowledgeable out there. And, you know, that means everything. But when you walk into a shop, is someone, you know, we run the shop around there, you know, do a lot of things, and when someone tells you ill knowledge, it really puts a bad taste in your mouth. You know,
or they sell you some shit that you don't fucking want,
or they try. They gonna try. They ain't gonna get people like us, but the average customer, you know, when you force that sale on someone that's not organic or natural, that's not the way to be. It's gotta be super simple. It's gotta be, man. It's gotta be fun.
And I don't know. I'm at the point that if I can help you out, I'm gonna help you out. Like seriously, it's like we're on. We can do. You know what I'm saying? If it's 5 minutes past happy hour or some shit like that, like I'm gonna get that to you. You feel me? Yeah, we're gonna make it work. Yeah, we're gonna make that work for you. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's people like they want like a joint.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They drove, like, and you feel them because they be like, man, I drove all the way across town to Joe shop. Yo, shop for a joint, and you're like, man, I got you. Let me get you a gram or something.
Yeah,
Let
me do something.
Commitment, man. It's all about that customer loyalty.
It's big.
And we all have, in all three of our shops, we have customers that come for our stuff, and that's why all three of us do stuff.
Bro, being Natural Remedies, that was one of the original go-to shops, bro.
Because
like I said, he's Mighty Tree.
Mighty Tree, we sell a shit ton of CRX.
Yep.
On a regular basis.
Yep. But it's all from. But you know,
how long y'all been carrying it?
Oh, before me.
Oh shit!
It's been there before me.
Oh shit!
What's your favorite?
6
months.
What's your favorite CRX live then?
Our Clementine.
The Clementine? Ooh, it's from y'all too, because it's your flavor.
It all goes back to the gardens, man. It all goes back to
either or.
You don't even care.
It
we got some diamonds. We got some diamonds in there right now too.
Oh my gosh, the Clementine.
I'm about to tell you, Clementine's a good, bro. The orange terps or something.
So tasty. Yeah. I mean, I like my must terps, as I call them, but my more fruitier, flowery.
If you had to smoke the more musky OG style or fruity OG style for the rest of your life, which way?
Fruity
you
OG.
Me too.
Fruity OG. Give me fruit and OG, and we are solid.
That's all I need, and I can take one.
Yeah.
You give me one on like.
Yeah, I'm solid. But you know what? I'm back from back east, so I don't like.
East is the diesels.
Do not give me diesel. I mean,
no diesel for shorter.
But I used to call my man when I was back home, be like, "Yo, please tell me you don't have no diesel."
If you knew what they knew, if they knew what they had,
I'm like, fuck, yo. I'm like, God damn. But then, so when I got out here and got educated,
what's going on? What's going on, Mighty Tree?
What's going on? Hey,
who's in there?
It's Mighty Tree. Shop, Mighty
Tree. What up? What up, y'all? Shout out from the dad.
when fuck, I lost. What the fuck were we talking about?
We're talking about back east.
Oh yeah, but when I got out here, I got educated by some people that were from I know.
Tripping, dude.
From Cali that told me about OGs.
Separate? Oh, the OG.
Yeah, I had some people from Cali that schooled me to OGs, and at that time, back then, Pink House was the place to go. Okay. They were the king of the OGs at the time. Well, that was after Cam, but they became, because Cam had the fire OGs. But Pink House became the place to go, and that's where I learned about OGs. And they're just different.
I lived in LA for 2.5 years. OG is life. Mm-hmm. I swear.
And then recently, through a good friend of mine, I had some real Cali OG from Cali, and that shit put me down.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to explain. So look, you can do cannabis is like universal. Anybody can do anything. Besides grow an absolutely extremely amazing OG. You have to be in Cali for some. The ocean grown shit.
Ocean grown.
Colorado just not everyone can do it. You know.
We like to do it. Humidity. Don't be wrong. The OGs are nice, but bro, there's a Cali OG. And don't be wrong, it's probably because they have no rules. They're pouring Mountain Dew in their weed and shit. So don't be wrong. Their weed be all like, their weed got like. You know what I'm saying? They do now. Everyone in Cali, it's no hate. The weed is good, but sometimes it's like
They probably got Mountain Dew in there.
when like, bro, I used to live there and the homies would come over like I got blueberry muffins, and you're like, what? And he pulls up with weed that smells like, not like weed blueberry, but like actually blueberry muffins.
So
That's uncomfortable.
side point, said that I do have a strain in seed called Blueberry Muffin. It's DJ Short's Blueberry Cross
That's
Girl
different.
Scout cookie.
There you go.
And
DJ Short's blueberry is one of
it's
the
no
best
longer in
blueberry.
existence. As far as I know, I'm the last person with it.
So
And it's from what's my man from Green Man, the grower from Green Man, Corey. It's Corey's genetic. Yeah,
ooh.
yeah. It's Corey's.
Fire.
It's Corey's
Hey,
genetic.
good luck finding DJ Short's blueberry. I mean, you might be able to like some NorCal cats having some super OG.
What's going on, Sosa?
Going
going
on,
on, man?
Cannabis,
How are you, bro?
when they were up and running, they had it, and I got it from them.
We're on the shorter
And
show right
Corey
now.
was actually one of their growers.
Okay,
at the
okay.
Was their main grower at the time, and that whole grow and everything is gone now. But I still have that genetic.
Haha, what's going on,
It's all
man?
that matters.
So I got like the last of it, man, and I need somebody that knows really what they're doing with it to take it before I don't have no more seeds of it. But it grows big. So you got the girth of your blueberry and you got the solidarity of your Girl Scout cookie. So you got these big dense nugs, and it'll grow as big as you allow it to grow. Period. What is this?
That's gonna be some Vader Diablo OG testing at 94%.
Here we go with that 90. And what's this?
I know.
And this is the,
I didn't
You
believe
gotta
it.
know it's all love, even that. You gotta
I didn't believe that shit.
No one's there.
What's
It's
going
all
on,
love.
Cody? How
We're
you
showing
doing?
it. Everyone's
Hey,
gotta know,
Phoebe,
look,
what's going on?
there is no, this is not.
Yeah, nah, yo.
If
This
you
ain't no.
think the dispensary and cannabis game in Colorado is a competition, I'm sorry, we're looking at it wrong.
Yep.
It's a collaboration.
Everyone
Yep.
sit together. Look, Mighty Tree is a great shop. I suggest people to go there and the Dab. Look, sometimes I go to other shops. I smoke other shops, weed and dabs. It's all cool. It's all love.
Yep.
As long as everyone works together, everyone sees the end goal. And it's good.
Yep. And y'all gotta understand that we people outside of that fucking shop, man.
Yeah.
We people outside of that shop, and we fuck with each other. Like we our own industry. Football players, they hang out with football players. Well, in the industry, we hang out with people in the industry, man.
It's the same thing.
It's our
man.
family. This ain't no. We all trying to eat. We all trying to eat. We got the same goal, and our paths are different, but we got the same goal.
Colorado is growing big enough. We all got room. There's room for more. Even I mean, shit, it's one of those things. It's all about love and supporting each other. That's how you all win.
Well, we're all in the same thing. Like people are always competing, trying to think like this store better, this store better. But we're all behind the same. At the end of the day, when the law goes down, we're all out of the job. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? So,
Exactly. Exactly. And I don't know about y'all, but when I came to Colorado, I realized that there was a huge informational gap between what
going
people
on,
really
Johnny?
thought went on and what actually goes on here. And the more that I get into it, the more that I do see that there definitely needs to be unity. Henceforth, why my organization is called Organic Unity. Henceforth, if you look at my Instagram, there's a shit ton of different companies all on there, and I always maintain solidarity with the one that I work with. That's never, ever, 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 ever going to change about anything. I love Sweet Leaf. They're paying my fucking bills right now. They take care of me like I'm one of their own. The owners take care of me like I'm their family. Flat the fuck out. But that doesn't mean I don't fuck with people outside of there. It doesn't mean that I don't shop outside of there. It doesn't mean that I don't have friends outside of there. I'm a learner. I love learning, and I do not, and I will leave this earth not knowing everything. But if I can put the proper people around me, I can continue to learn every single day. So, you got a problem with that, then watch something else.
no.
No, it's for real. It's all simple. It's all love. It's just people just get it too serious. Don't get me wrong. I love the brand loyalty. I mean, Mighty Tree's got it. CRX got it.
Yep.
All of our brands have
Yeah, and you got
mighty
people that
brand
just-
loyalty, and that's cool. But it's also one of those things that there's bigger and better things sometimes than hating on someone else. It's all
Yep.
about showing the love and.
Ain't y'all tired of the hating? Golly,
It's-
dang. You got some hate, just turn on the
It's
news.
too
You
stressful,
don't have that
man.
hate.
It's too stressful. It's too much work.
Golly, dang. It's just, I'm all peace and love anyway, so it don't really matter, man. And I'm doing something right now that I never even thought that I would even be doing.
What's
I'm
that?
doing this industry, period. I've been so blessed since I've been in here, and I've learned so many lessons that I'll fight for it to the end. And people just don't understand. Like, I'm still I'm still so humble with this thing because I didn't know, because I've been told for years that it did this and it did that and it, it's evil and don't do this and that.
Of course,
And
we were
now,
taught the wrong way, raised
oh
the
my
wrong
God,
way.
I've shaken hands and watched a documentary be made with a man that was given 3 months to live, and it's been like 6 years.
You know, when I first came here for my first
Period.
interviews,
Nothing else.
Shout out to Jason Cranford, who had me over at his whole farms from Flowering Hope. But I had to see it to believe it. After doing all my research and doing all my presentations back home in college, when seeing the families that he helped and seeing the kids that he was literally able,
Yes.
I mean, to be able to see a child be able to speak again, to see a child be able to do things like eat and have normal motor skills from being
That
in
changed
a
our
chair, all from a
Yeah.
plant, and to know that was all blocked, from us is.
So a lot of people don't even know this. Even to go as in last year, I worked a corporate job. So I've been with the DAB now almost a year. Last year I worked a corporate job with Mini Cooper.
Hell yeah, David.
Jeez.
Hell
It
yeah,
was
bro.
it was not my industry or whatever, but I wasn't allowed to use cannabis, so I couldn't use cannabis. So I went. I only worked 99 days in the whole year because of my Crohn's disease.
Right.
I had so many problems. I was taking so many steroids and so many enzymes. I couldn't even get out of bed, bro. Some days were so horrible. Some days I'd try and go and I'd just be in so much pain. So it was one of those
can't
that
even
now
imagine.
being able to use cannabis and shout out to a couple of the caregivers I have that provide my medicine. But without that, I literally couldn't get up and out of bed. So shoot,
And that's what I'm saying.
Really
See,
changed your whole life.
People had, and it's,
Like I've missed like a week this year, like a week and a half, like 10 days maybe.
I have heard this so much. I've heard it time and time again since I've been here from various people. And that story is the reason why I continue to do it. The reason why that when I had my mild heart attack and I was in the hospital and people knew that I used cannabis and nobody said anything. The fact that the two most religious people in my life have asked me about the use of cannabis and how it may be able to help them lets me know that this thing is the right thing to do.
I mean, mine's finally helping me.
Seriously.
It's nice. I mean, dude,
Seriously.
we seriously have real politicians on our side, bro. That's a solid feeling to know.
We have
And I
more
hate
than
to say it.
politicians.
No, I get to the point, but it's even like lobbyists for cannabis is a thing. I mean, it's like a thing. It's like we have politicians that are really, pushing for cannabis, and they understand the benefits, and
Especially after this bullshit.
exactly.
Sessions,
Shout out to
announcement.
the state of Colorado for taking, the MED and the med and recreational programs back, because they said, hey man, we're gonna continue to follow under what Obama said, and we're not gonna skip a beat, and
Man, absolutely.
to have, essentially that's to say, we have politicians on our side. Colorado had our back, had, the people's back. It's cool. They said we literally have the voters' back.
Yep, they were
That's-
like, we didn't even really want it, but they said okay, and they voted on it. So what
That's it.
can we do? Like,
That's
the
it.
fuck? So y'all can't just
Yeah,
come in and
so-
Even the amount
What-
of
you know what I'm
national
saying? And
attention
say
and the
no.
amount of national posts that were telling, like, the amount of things that you could look at. One of the posts out there was Jeff Sessions. Everything is more important than literally prosecuting marijuana right now. There's 300 other things that, it can be done.
Oh,
yeah,
man, it's
there's a
just-
lot. There's a lot, and it's just one of the I don't know. I just know that I'm going to continue to fight, and I am willing to go the length for this. I'm willing to go the length for the education. I'm willing to go the length to make sure information gets put out correctly, and do my part in making sure that information is getting put out correctly on a regular basis.
We just got to make sure that people absorb that information, though, then are going out there and,
Well,
pushing it with
it
us.
just kind of brings me back to Jericho's point when he's talking about having, wrong information, putting wrong information
Yep.
out there.
Yeah, that's one thing. Even when I talk to my bud tenders and stuff at the store and all of them, and all amazing people, I tell them, hey, look, if you don't know something, don't just say something. Just ask someone. Just truly, ask someone, because someone there, will know. And it's just one of those. If you have to buckle up and say, to be honest with you, I'm not too sure that it's, then do that, because it's something that if it, there's always going to be a question that you're not going to know in a dispensary. As a bud tender, I watch it. I mean, a lot of these customers are extremely knowledgeable. And it's like when I go into a shop and ask for stuff, I've caught myself saying something, and I'm like, and it's not, and it's like, hey, man, everyone, it's a good place.
Guilty, man. I've been in it.
Yeah,
Life of
and
a salesman. And,
Yeah.
and like trying to
And
explain
it's not a bad
something.
spot. It's one of those. It's like, look, we want cannabis to be. I hate to say, not for the bad word, but entry level. I want people to be able to feel comfortable. As cannabis pays well. Colorado cannabis pays decent as an entry-level job, and you know you can obtain knowledge and really, you know, we have
Absolutely.
people who don't smoke at our store, but they can still learn the knowledge and pass it off. You know,
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, one of my best salesmen, you know, I'll say is a girl named Blanca. She's amazing. Worked with us forever. She doesn't use cannabis.
At all.
No, but she's worked there so long. A, she's learned our strains to a T, like our in-house stuff. She
Okay.
knows exactly down, and she's really researching outside of that. You know, when cannabis kind of switched over, and made the big change to concentrate. She did it with it.
Well, plus it's, I mean, she doesn't necessarily need to be a smoker to be able to talk about it, because her job is to take in the responses from other clients and other patients, and as long as she's able to, you know, filter out and, you know, because if she can't give what her effects off to somebody else, it wouldn't make sense.
Totally.
So all your best thing is to do is to always review everyone else's and be able to explain it from there, you know. So, you know.
That's the way to do it. Yeah, so it's
Absolutely.
about learning.
Yeah, man, and just, you know, just getting the right information. And I think coming up under the folks that I did that were extremely compliant. Extremely compliant. That's just something that's just been beat into me, and I don't know no other way.
Yep.
So I incorporate that compliancy into
It's almost like,
It's a
you know, like,
privilege.
when,
this
you know,
life is a privilege. You know,
It
that
very
badge
is.
is a privilege.
That's why, like, you
It's-
know, it's so sad because, you know, I lived in California for such a long time to where there was no rules almost, essentially. It was
Sure.
for almost forever. You could, for real, do whatever you wanted. So now having regulation, it was the Wild Wild West, bro. So now to have recreational and to have regulation, to see all these companies, some companies going compliant, it like makes me extremely happy. But you see everyone complaining. It's like, dude, if you can legally go buy cannabis if you're over 21, you ain't gotta like, you know what I mean? So it's just like, dude, it's just a good change to see people like. They're gonna see it's after a couple years you realize, man, this is such a great thing. Even if I gotta pay more or whatever, this is a good thing to be able to buy cannabis. If you're 21 and up and be able to go in the store and buy cannabis, dude, that's an awesome feeling. Especially if you've never done it. The first time is like, dude, that's the shit. Fly to Colorado right now.
Friends visiting is the best, man.
Dude.
Bringing them and showing them what's up is.
Dude, I remember my first time. I was like, dude, I'm taking advantage. Like fuck Uncle Sam. Even though it was more like, hell yeah, Uncle Sam for doing this. But it was like, you're really like, you know, the whole time, bro. I got arrested for high school weed. You know, like in high school for weed. So it was one of those.
First time I ever went to jail was for weed. The
Same, bro.
first
Same.
time. And it wasn't even mine.
Yeah.
Come on.
No.
That's the
Dude.
story.
No, all right, check this out. No,
come on, it's 2018.
Okay, no, check it out. Seriously, me and my homie, we was chilling, waiting for everybody. We was going to the party, and we was standing there by the bridge. We had the car running. Police pulled up. He had scales and shit all in the back of the car. I didn't know that shit was back there. okay. But that was a good thing because my mom left this earth never knowing about that charge. Because of my second mom, which I love to death. Shout out.
Well, blessings.
Miss Hudson.
You,
Shout out to Miss Hudson
You-
for coming through. Yeah, she
yeah.
came and got me that night.
How old was you?
13, 14.
Oh, man, you was a little younger than me.
13, 14.
I
Yeah,
was-
I did a whole lot of shit. Never mind, go ahead.
No, you let's not go down that route.
Where'd you grow up?
Baltimore.
Baltimore, okay.
Yeah, I'm from Baltimore. Straight
That's dope.
and direct. This is the only other
In
place
the
I've
city?
ever lived. This is the only
Okay.
other place I ever lived.
That's crazy.
Nice.
I grew up in. What about you, Sean? Where'd you grow up?
Born in Jersey, but grew up in North Carolina.
Oh, see.
I was a little southern blended in, but I'm a big city guy.
Wow, these dudes. I grew up in like nowhere, Kansas.
Yo, your
I grew up-
accent was slipping today a little hard, dude.
I know. Well, especially after I have if I have a couple beers, then my accent will.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Oh boy, Kansas is not the accent you want to have, dude. I was blessed. I grew up like 5 minutes from KU, Lawrence, Kansas. I grew up in Tonganoxie, Kansas, so it was this real small town. There were like 300 kids in my whole high school.
What?
300 kids in my whole high school.
Oh man.
Bro, so bad. I had to move, bro. I had to get out so bad. And I was like hating it so bad. And now all the kids from like the farm town like hit me up like, Jericho.
You're like-
oh, come on, man.
Like, word? Like,
made it
Man.
out.
Like, dang.
like really?
Yeah.
Like, come on,
It's
man.
like that. Especially when I'm on tour with him. I'm on tour with like music artists and stuff. They're like, oh, bro, you're on tour. I'm like, bro, don't even message me, bro.
So tell the folks about that. You do the music thing too now.
I still do that a little bit. It's more so. I was blessed. I did a bunch of music. I started with in Kansas City. I was a company called Mammoth Productions, and it's based in Kansas City, but we did 18 different cities, 10 different states. Really did tons of different markets. Did shows, bookings, festivals, things like that, and that was awesome. That gave me a great opportunity. Learned under a dude named Jesse Jackson, who was one of the owners, one of the best dudes in the world. I was young, dude, just really got into heat. What it was is he found me through my Instagram, through someone we know, and was like, introduce us, like, you have to. And that dude was like, oh, I don't want to introduce you, he was kind of like, that dude is who I kind of looked up to in the music industry. Gotcha. So then eventually, I ended up meeting this dude, and he was just like, you're the man, I promise you're going to be the man, I'm going to change your mindset to know you're the man. And like, forever since then, I thought I was the man, which, I don't know,
you're
not
the
like
man,
a cocky
Jericho.
way, but I'm like, yo, I'm the man, like, I'm going to make it happen. Like, it's like one of them feelings, like,
That's
you got to make something
it's a
happen,
good feeling.
you're the man, I'm going to make it
Well,
happen.
that's the.
We all have that feeling.
The first
You're
time I
just
saw
more-
you
you're
on
just
his,
more
on his
extroverted
phone, the
about
first
it.
time I saw you on his phone, that's pretty much what I said in my head. I'm like, oh, that's the man.
And it's not, man, I promise it's not trying to brag, but it's like, yo, it's like if you have that confidence, like we was saying earlier, if you see it happen, it's gonna happen. So it's one of those, I thought I was the man way before I really was ever even close to someone being the man. Like,
Word.
So
I feel that.
and then you take every opportunity, man. I started working through him, and then I had someone who wanted to start a cannabis startup in LA. Named Craig McCall, shout out to him, good dude. Moved out there with him, lived with him for a couple years, and really gave him some opportunity to meet some artists. And then through just kicking and being cool, we be able to meet artists and brands and make the connections, and then did some cool things. And after doing all that stuff, it was cool. And then got hired by Funk Volume. That was a blast. And then that put me on tour all over. That put me on tour all over.
Was that the hippies tour?
No, that was I started with Jaron Benton, and then we did the Funk Volume tour, and then did stuff with Dizzy, and just did stuff, jumped around, did stuff with Kells, MGK, good friend of mine, did bits and pieces.
Wow.
Yeah, did part of Warped Tour, which is the worst time of my life. Warped Tour is the worst tour to ever work, but it was fun, man. I was paid. I'm only 25 now, so I was 22, traveling the world with artists.
I was gonna say I wasn't doing nothing
And
close like that.
I did.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I did it all, bro. I did everything from merchandising to I did tour bus driving. Sometimes I'd change it by the way. I did whatever I could to just be out there, and a lot of those dudes I really sacrificed my time for. So in that time, while trying to build a personal brand, it was just like, it just made sense. Now these guys are just my friends, bro. Now a lot of
it's
these
good to
dudes
have
are
good
just,
people, right?
I really, Lance was, I kind of came to Lance and was like, here's what I can do for the DAB. And, and don't get me wrong, it's worked amazing since then. The branding and marketing has been just awesome. And, I kind of came to him and he was like, yeah, let's try it out. And then since then, it's just been amazing, dude. More and more artists, I've met more artists.
Somebody believed in this dude and said, let's try it out. It's amazing what can happen when somebody believes in a person and say, fuck it, let's try it.
Shout out to good bosses.
Shout
out to good bosses out
Man,
there for real.
That's the whole world.
Still
So,
waiting.
that's why, it's, if you go to the DABS page, you can see we have artists in every week. Every week we're doing grow tours, dispensary stuff.
And you don't even ask for them to come in, man. They just
Nah,
come.
they hit me up half the time. I tell them, yo, and they know. They see
Oh,
my
thank you,
page and
Phyllis.
stuff,
I
so.
appreciate you. Love you too. Thank you so much. That's my favorite cousin.
What up, Phyllis? What up,
Hey,
what up?
what's going on? Yeah, she's out
But
now,
no,
Virginia.
I've had, my life has been nothing but amazing blessings. That's why, like, my life it's been absolutely, it's like kind of like a fairy tale, man. I'm very blessed.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, it's had a lot of downs. I had a really rough right out of high school time period, but the transition out of that was just like, damn, hit the ground rolling, don't stop.
But we don't take it for granted.
Nah,
We
it's
cannot
nothing.
take it for
That's what I
granted.
mean. That's what we do. Lance and I, we created a give back program. It's actually, you guys got to come out. I told him about it. You got to come out this Sunday. We do a thing called Second Sunday Service.
Okay.
Every month, where we've done it 4 months in a row now. And every month, this Sunday it actually is, we go back and give to the homeless. So we do this in Denver, and we invite everyone to help physically, donate whatever you want. That's all cool. We have themes for each one usually. Like our theme for our last one was it was on Christmas Eve we did it.
Okay.
It was a prayer candle, a beanie, a lighter, Christmas cookies, and a blanket. And we had 575 of those. And then the one before that we did everyone, so let's do like a clothing drive. Let's get everyone we know to just clean out your closet, stuff you don't need. Everyone's got stuff they don't need. So boom, clear our closet. We had 55 trash bags full of those. So we showed up, and we all get on sprinters. That's a high-end transportation. They provide those for free.
Hey, shout out to High End Transportation.
Peel,
Those are my
Peel and Lillian.
Yeah, what's
Great
going on,
ladies.
y'all?
Amazing ladies. So,
Yeah, that's my buddies.
they provide the sprinter for free. They come up, they pick
dope.
everyone up, and you know what we do is we meet a couple hours early. I spend a day or two at the end of the week.
everything
Like
up,
my next couple days will be setting up this Sundays, and then we meet at 10 usually. We put all the stuff together, and then we roll out at 11 to 12, and then sometimes we'll go get food all together after. Sometimes we all dissipate. It just depends, you know. But it's something to really give back as a cannabis company. It's like the coolest thing, and you know what I mean. It's kind of what it's all about, you know. You know, when you're blessed, at least, you know, it's it's like I said,
You should give back.
my shit.
You should always give back.
I've had the most blessings ever, so. Anytime, that's why I get stuck. I hate to say it. I give away so much money to homeless people. I give away too much sometimes. Like I'll give away like a 20 and then another 20 and like a 20. I'm like, damn man, I just give away $6. I gotta stop. Like,
I got one friend. I have one friend like that.
And just because
Shout out.
I'm so like, bro, I get so heartfelt when I see those people because it's like you can see good in people.
Yeah.
Anybody, I don't care. So it's like that could be one of my downfalls. Is I only see the good in people usually. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing. You take it like that, and I probably continue to do it like that. So it's cool.
And that's why it'll keep coming back to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's the seed that you're planting.
Yeah, because I did it way wrong when I was young, and it was kind of the opposite. I was a super
I know that's
asshole,
right.
and, you know,
Well,
like,
there's nothing wrong with that. It's called maturing and changing, man.
yeah,
Been
you
through
know,
the
so
same
it's
thing,
like,
and
yo,
So-
you gotta be real with yourself.
I'm gonna
Take
tell you
care of
how
yourself.
I feel about what you just said. I feel that 120% because back in Maryland, they told me that what nothing I was going to do but be underneath of somebody's car or cook somebody's meal because I was an idiot as a young kid. And then I got out here and with some help from my woman and a friend of mine pushing me, told me to fill out this application for a bartender because I came here underneath the cars.
Okay.
That's how I got here.
And you was like, maybe what I'm trying to do.
And actually, one of my customers was like, we were talking one day out right outside the shop. He was like, "Man, your personality is way too big for this." He was like, "Have you ever thought about medical marijuana?" And I was like, "No." I was like, "Cause I have a slight record." I said I wasn't all that smart of a kid, you know what I mean? So I kind of, been in jail a bunch. So he was like, "What are we talking about?" So I was like, like 91, 92. He kind of read back a little bit. He was like, "Well, you know how long ago that was?" He was like, "Man, go fill that paperwork out." I was like, "Yeah, but I kind of got a blah, blah." He was like, "Just fill it out." So I did, and the rest is history. I've put in almost, going on 5 years now. So
Oh, that's huge, bro.
yeah, it's
Nice, man.
people have to understand for me why my shit is so genuine because I never ever expected to be here, and I know that the space that I'm taking up is a blessing. And it's nothing short of a blessing. Every day that I get up to be able to go and help somebody else, every day that they give me that badge and I'm able to go into that dispensary and help somebody else, it's a blessing. It's nothing else. And I take that shit seriously every day. I don't fuck with it. I don't play with it. I don't cheat on it. I don't, nothing.
That's the way to do
There
it.
you go.
But that's like,
Period.
people don't understand.
true
Like
with it.
these things, if you don't know anything about cannabis, things like this is our livelihood. This badge,
man.
you can't go anywhere or do anything.
And
else.
every day it's meant more, more and more. Like, a couple years ago, it was we hold that badge true to ourselves. Man.
It's-
That
can't
that
do
thing is the
anything to mess that one
gatekeeper. That is the gatekeeper.
And to anywhere that you work now that you have to wear it, make sure you're wearing it because it's a misdemeanor if you don't.
and we seen that.
Shout out PSA.
Yep, just saying. So make sure you get that done. No, I didn't. But I definitely feel that, man, because it's like my life today is 360, 90 degrees, however you want to call it, is totally opposite than anything that I could have ever imagined. I have this, this little show here, it's just 160 people. Shout out to my 160 subscribers, by the way, in less than a year, man, for Organic Unity that have tuned in and hit that subscribe button because they give a shit about what's going on with us
There you go.
That's
every
cool.
week. You know what I'm saying? If it was
gotta be.
one person, but it's 160. There's 160 people in less than a year that have said, you know what? We want to see what you're talking about next.
Shout out to the show. The Dabs on here. What is the show called? Where can they find it?
Organic Unity on YouTube. It's the shortest show. So go to Organic Unity and just hit the dude and his dog. It's right there at the top. I'm finally taking over the top spot.
That is
Hey,
easy.
there you go. How'd you get
It's
up to the top?
Dude in the dog.
Yep. Just
Dude in
Just hit the like.
dog.
Just hit that. Give us a subscribe and a like, man. We're working really hard to bring you guys, as you can see, the best information that we can. We're not really playing with this thing. We're trying to grow it every single day. We work really hard. This is, nobody's getting paid for this. I do this because I love it. I can absolutely say that I have, Jericho as a friend, that I have Sean as a friend, you know what I mean? And actually, when they go somewhere and they be like, hey, that asshole, you be like, hey, that's my friend. That's my friend.
Guy.
Hey,
That's
wait a
my
minute,
guy.
watch your mouth. That's my homeboy. So, that's what I get out of it, man. And it's, like I said, again, it's a blessing. I get to sit here, I get to dab out with you guys, get to know you, you know what I'm saying? So when we're out in the community,
Shout out
because
to you, bro, for having us on, bro.
yeah, man, appreciate yeah, absolutely. When I'm out in the community, you know what I'm saying? You guys already know, you know what I'm saying? When you see this right here, it's a good product, man. It's bottom line, you know what I mean? I'm the same way as I'm sitting here, as I am at the shop, as I am at my house. We can come and chill. We go out to eat. I'm no different, man. And if you if you with me, and I know that you definitely with me, I'm a bear. I'm a dad. I'm a bear. So I'm all very protective of my family and people around me, be it visually or whatever. I'm very protective. So if you're in my camp, man,
you're safe. You're safe with the bear.
Yeah, man. That's the same way, bro. Because I'm one of those that I kind of test people. So at the DAB, I do vendor relations is one of my things I do. So I handle all the product at the DAB. What's there?
I like that. I need that job.
It's fun. It's a nice way. It really gives you an opportunity to really understand the market and what's going on.
I just thought about that.
Mighty Tree. Shout out Mighty Tree. Vendor relations.
I'm telling you.
If your store manager's ordering your product,
take that
change
stress
it.
off
I promise. If the store manager's ordering it, you need a new guy.
Give a man a shot.
I
He
promise.
just said it. Give a man a shot. You see what happens.
But it's one of those things. So doing vendor relations, I've noticed. So I get probably combined where I was trying to get the Komodo, like 25 total hits a day of new companies trying to get into that. So like whether it's calling the store, emails, phone, text, 25 hits to me or my store manager or one of the assistant managers, something like that combined. I usually get about 50% of them. The store gets the other 50%.
How many vendors do you think you carry right now?
I carry no more than 15 at all times in my store. Nice. And we do that on purpose because we're very loyal to our vendors, and our vendors are awesome. We love them.
Let me show this piece some love right here, man. This thing is
I've dabbed it up a bunch.
Okay.
I've been dabbing it every time.
I like that fan function. I'm a fan of the fan function.
So with vendor, what I've noticed is when I have vendor meetings and I have 10 vendor meetings a week, new companies and stuff, I kind of catch and wait for them to see. I ask questions of people in the market and see how they respond. Because if they respond with all love, then I understand that they're the people we want to work with. If they respond with even the little bit of shade, it's like, hey man, there's no reason for that.
Yep.
I wasn't asking you about what, because it's usually, I wasn't asking you if you dislike this person. I'm asking you,
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's like
I was asking you this,
and they catch themselves always because right after I say that, then they're like, "Damn, I shouldn't have said that." I'm like, "Yeah, why would you say that, man? It should be all love." Yeah, and I kind of say it to him. I'm real, Jericho. I'm sorry, Jericho. I'll say anything to anybody, and I gotta say, "Why you say that, man? We're it's all love, man. I'm not trying to downplay nobody.
Don't do that.
We're talking about us right now. There's no reason to talk down on someone else.
No, I'm super protective. I don't.
That's
play
how
that.
it's gotta be that though.
Shit.
You gotta be able to your people around you That's what you gotta,
Yeah,
I just come, when they take care
and
of
I come from a different place, man. I come where that type of shit means something. It means something that you can be somewhere else, and somebody that you say that's cool is saying the same shit about you.
Of course,
yeah,
I agree.
Seriously, because I went through some shit in my first year or two in this industry, and it was crazy.
Yeah.
Because I trusted too much, and that's cool. But that's just what I had to go through.
Good.
Yeah, that's what I had to go through.
You'll find the right people, and you'll find people that stay strong with you.
My girl Nicole West say your vibe attracts a tribe.
Okay.
Your vibe attracts a tribe.
She says a lot of actually.
That's why I try to portray that so much on the DAB. That's why you see us on the DABs because I don't want we're nothing but trying to be positive. So that's why I'm always on there just trying to have a good time. If y'all don't ever see my goofy ass on the story, watch it on the DAB story.
If you want to have a good time one day, especially a holiday sale, watch this guy's stories.
Oh yeah, if you holidays get a little weird at our store.
Creative companies need to watch this.
Yes.
They're watching. I know.
But
it's cool. But the companies that do events are what win though. Like y'all and everything with the bus events. You guys been doing. Like I said before, I worked for the DAB. I went to a Mighty Tree event and was impressed. Not to say I stole some of their ideas. I might have chipped off the show. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. It's all love, but you know, going to there's events where you can hop on the DABS, get crazy deals, and like they took you. It was like right around the block to the
brewery.
What was that brewery called?
Brewery. Oh my God.
They got the
I know.
They got
He
all
just
the
put me on the
games, the
spot.
yard games and stuff.
No, yeah.
No, it's cool.
What's
They
the
cool.
brewery name? Oh my God. You got.
It's tough.
I'm
It's okay.
dead
Next
tomorrow.
show. Next
I'm
show.
dead
Dabs.
tomorrow.
Next
Taking
show.
I'm dead tomorrow. I'm so.
Oh, see, I got them in trouble.
Deck. That's
Deck
what it
Brewery.
is. Deck
Yeah,
Brewery.
I can confirm that one for
It's
sure.
Deck Brewery.
Deck. Oh my
Well,
God.
the deck is sick. They always had food set up.
Shout out to Deck, man.
That's what 15 dabs into the game gets you. So the deck was always right. So that shit was cool. I actually went to their event before, and then they team up with our guys, Positive Vibes, the smoke shop in Inglewood. Them dudes are A1.
Shout out to Positive Vibes,
Best
man.
head shopping, all of Denver, all
They
of
showed me
Colorado.
mad love last week. Oh my God.
That's my family.
my guy.
Jeremiah, Roger, Nate, all them gentlemen. So, but no, it's all love. The more you get closer and everyone like knows each other and works with each other and it's been around, that's when it's like super comfy feelings.
Can I tell you why I honestly like Positive Vibes?
Tell us.
Because when my son ventured out on his own to start learning his own shit and getting away from me, making his own little name, he went to Positive Vibes. And instead of those guys taking advantage of this kid that really didn't know anything, they've been teaching him ever since. They've been putting the proper glass. They've been making sure that it's his function and been injecting him into the scene. He's gone to Eyeball. Shout out to Eyeball. He's gone to Eyeball.
He
Smoke
kills it.
Sash.
He
And
kills it.
yeah, he's gone. Oh, he's super. His glass is so much headier than mine. And
Perfect.
that's his lane, though. So that's why I like Positive Vibes, because they really could have took advantage of my son, and they did not.
Nah, they don't take advantage of anyone. And I swear to God, if you tell them Jericho sent you, bro, they'll hook you up. They'll give you like their deals. That little industry cut off, you know.
Oh, it might not be as big a deal, but you tell him Short the Tall Guy sent you.
Tell
You
him
get a
both.
little deal too.
Look,
Yeah, I'm
say-
saying
say,
no
look,
little
they
shine
sent me
shine.
Can they stack the deals? Can they stack?
If they
Yeah,
say
we
they
can
sent me
stack.
from the show, we need
Yeah.
a stack deal,
I'm
Positive.
telling you right now.
Stack 'em
I'm
up.
telling you. Tell him that Shorter sent you,
They need
man.
the stick back. They need they got the Clippers on lock. They Positive Vibes are good, great.
Oh man, that's funny. That is funny.
I met those dudes on tour. Actually, it was wild how I met those dudes.
How?
Well, actually, I met the owner and then I met the two other dudes kind of separate.
Oh, okay.
So it was like, Nate and Roger are artists, like hip hop artists.
Yeah, we used some of that music for the show.
Sick. So yeah. So they're hip hop artists, and they used to be in this band together when they was in Wichita. So Jay used to own a shop in Wichita called 42 Below. So when I was in California, I wasn't making any money, trying to get into cannabis, doing anything I could to meet people. Well, I had to support myself, so I started selling glass, like some wholesale glass and stuff. Jay ordered like a Jay made me money. I made like $4,000 because of Jay.
From all wholesale?
From wholesale,
Nice.
from Facebook like 5 years ago. So then years go by, and I go on tour, and right before then I met the artist Tube Sock Glass, and I met him, and I bought a piece from him, and apparently the Positive Vibes guys had met him like a couple days later and bought a piece, and he was like, hey, they told him we're performing at Ritz's show. I was on tour with Ritz like a year or two ago. So and then so then we were in Wichita and I was walking and next thing you know I seen this dude's shirt that said support your local anything, which is awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, yo, I love that shirt, support your local anything means a lot. So we talked for like 30 minutes. Next thing he knows, are you Jericho? Like, what? What?
You're like, wait a minute.
I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, bro,
Who's asking?
I'm Nate. Like, I was told to meet you by this person. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, he's like, bro, we got a shop opening in Inglewood. I'm like, bro, I live in Inglewood. And he's like, no way. And I'm like, dude. I'm like, when I get off tour, I'm coming to see you. So I got off tour and immediately went to the shop. And it's like, it's 3 minutes down the road. I'm like, oh, this is crazy, dude.
Oh, so you in the neighborhood too?
And then I walk in, I see Jay, and I'm like,
Are you still in the neighborhood?
I live in Glendale now.
Okay.
It ain't far. Okay, right there. I'm all over the city every day.
Yeah.
Leave the house by 8:30. I don't get home till 11. I was out with Sean last night.
Yeah, stop by you, show some love, man.
I'm gonna stop at Mighty Tree soon. I'm gonna stop at Mighty Tree and get on the DABS page. We're all about the love and the unity, and
Definitely.
we'll all talk soon and everything, because it's all. We'll get you guys out for the second Sunday service and everything. Have y'all helping us with the charity and everything. That's enough.
And
Yeah, I'll be there this
anything
Sunday
that
for sure.
the
You guys
Shorter
got cool
show,
employees, so it's a
anything that the Shorter Show and here at Organic Unity can offer or help you with, you just let us know.
Oh, we're about it, bro. That's amazing to hear because bro, it's when it comes from anything like helping charity, like you need everything, like from.
And that's cool. You tried to
You
did
can pull
that.
up with just you.
I
We
tried
need you.
to get something going this Christmas, and I apparently just didn't have the right people I was dealing with. But I literally was trying to give up my holidays this year to give back to people that didn't have, because I have a holiday every year. I've been blessed.
Yeah.
That's
a great way to think about it.
I've been through some trials and tribulations in my life. I made it through that and on the other side. And you know what? I eat. I've been blessed. I eat. I'm going to eat today. I ate earlier today. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to give back. And I definitely, come hook or crook, next holiday season, that if God willing provide and I see it, I'm definitely going to do that.
Yeah, that's awesome, bro. It's it's to have everyone out. It's so fun, bro.
Yeah.
The first time you do it, it's crazy, dude. You get like, I don't say you get rushed, but you get rushed, man. People really need help.
Yeah.
Difference one of those things, bro. People
Yeah,
die.
I did one day of handing out that food, and it was getting like we get bombarded, and it's just like you're upset that you don't have more. Like you're like I went through all that and I did that, and I could have done a whole team effort.
Yeah, I mean, because when you think about when we go to get food, it's like we got money, we stand in line, we stand and wait. Man, if I ain't eating in 2 days, I'd probably be bombarding some people too. That's why people don't give those people credit sometimes. Like what they go through. Like I can't imagine sleeping outside tonight. It was a decently nice day today. I still can't imagine sleeping outside. I mean, I go camping. I got 3 days in me. Gotta go. But so it's like those people are true warriors, man. So to be able to help them in any way.
My last day of one of the worst periods of my life, I was woken up by a cop in November, early November, told I had to move on, and I remember hearing him as I was walking away saying, "That guy has got to be cold because it's below freezing."
Bruh, I mean, I can't imagine. See, at that point,
I'll never forget that. So this is all blessing.
And that's the thing. So that's what I'm saying is when people get like that, that's why they do nothing but, buzz people. That's why, like, even these social media influencers that do it little by little, when they helping homeless and now handing $20 bills away and $100 bills and giving people pizza or whatever. Well, that's cool, man. I don't care what anyone says. I'll see more of it. Post videos of it. I don't care. If videos are going up, that means it's happening. Whatever.
Sure.
Help's gotta happen. Period. Whatever way you gotta do it.
People say that. Some people say that you shouldn't, gloat about, this and that and all that, good things that you do but honestly, that inspires people. Just like watching somebody in the gym on their gym stories, it inspires people.
Bro.
It doesn't. If you don't like it, that's okay, But somebody else probably likes it.
Yeah, exactly. And they do. And I think, I know for a fact, that's why I show up every week, because I'm like, you know what? It makes a difference to somebody. Because I'm going to tell you, man, sometimes it's heavy. Like, I see, people in places that I want to be already, and you know what I'm saying, and all like that. And I have to continue to remind myself that it's about endurance, not speed. So
I agree. And, when I see things and, I'm 25 years old. I'm extremely blessed to have done what I've done and seen what I've done and been in some of the places I've been in and been around some of the people I've been in. And that doesn't mean just famous or money or anything. That means, just good people, that you've met throughout time of traveling and stuff. It's really, you don't take anything, you can't take anything for granted, when you see people, I just say when I see someone on the streets who's older than me, that hurt, I'm like, man, come on, like, I want to motivate them. Like, let's get it. Like, come on, like, and it's all about, motivating the person.
Like, what we need to do to get you jump started, man. Like,
yeah, come on, like,
what we need to do to get you go.
Yeah, for real. And as long as we can all step together and help, people like Unc Emo. He's one of those people that really
shout out Unc Emo, man.
Absolutely.
Unc donates $300 to our Second Sunday service out of his own pocket every month. Like $300 buys, like, dude, our blankets are $2.50 a piece.
That's a decent
If you were to do the math
donation.
that way, that's $75 blankets for the homeless. You know what I'm saying? So, like, bro, can you imagine, like,
awesome folks.
That's just amazing, like that, to be up for like.
And he does it all from his own energy and volunteering. Y'all don't
and
ask
he's there
for it.
physically.
Yep.
That man is there physically.
He's older than all y'all's great.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm
Doing
saying. Unc's out here.
Doing it.
Unc more like Uncle Grandpa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
Uncle Grandpa.
Yeah, no
but
doubt.
not to be rude, he'll tell you the way he feels, and it's because of his positivity. You can tell he feels better than he's ever felt, and it's mind over matter at that point. And at that point, seeing someone you know, at that age, to be able to do that and, you know, get that big and have that positivity and be able to spread his knowledge to all of us, young cats and older cats or whatever, that's big.
Yeah,
That's
he's
something-
an inspiration to me.
Yeah, me as well. Shit.
Ain't no joke. He's definitely an inspiration to me.
Cool.
I and having a chance, a couple occasions to actually sit down and talk to him, is definitely. I don't know. I'm just, my family is Southern, so I just like down to earth folks. I don't give a fuck what your status is. I just like down to earth folks.
Yeah,
I don't give a
I
fuck if you're
don't-
driving
yeah.
a Benz or if you're taking a
man,
bus.
you pull up
I don't
whatever.
care. Like if it's you
Good
just
personality,
down, yeah,
getting
man.
along with people in the room.
Yes.
There's,
Yes.
I don't think
That's
there's
my type of
race or
That's what I'm
anything is an
saying,
issue.
and that's what's cool. I think that's one thing that, like, when shops like ours and, you know, companies like it, when you don't just highlight one type of person, you highlight everyone. I want everyone to be able to get the product. I want everyone to have the knowledge. I want to be able to talk to everyone. I don't care if a customer's only buying a joint. If they're a good person, they're a good person. Whatever, man. I appreciate you
Period.
supporting.
You go to some of these
Man.
places, products are $100 for a gram of concentrate
You're
or this
like-
and that. Come on.
Shout out to the stores who really give concentrates to people for good prices.
Oh yeah, I gotta say that. Yeah, there's no question.
That is so. There's nothing, especially being a product person and handling the product. I know exactly what all this costs, from processing to wholesale to everything. And then when you step into a store and it's like, dude, really?
You're like,
350% above?
how much? How much is that? Oh, no, honey, I don't want it. I just wanted to make sure
I
that's
just
what you
wanted
said.
Yeah, I was just triple checking. You really told me. Oh, 3 digits. No,
Is it?
like-
Excuse me. Let me ask you a question. Is it
For a
gonna make
half
me
gram?
breakfast tomorrow? 3 digits. It needs to make me breakfast. I'm sorry. I'm going to lay that
No,
money
it just
down.
doubles your appetite.
It was, you
It
know.
still don't cook the shit. No, fuck that.
And we ain't gonna say no names, but there was 1,000 dispensaries in the state. It would take way too long.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
for real, you know,
Yeah.
there's plenty of shops out there doing the deals and selling, you know, clean, correct product to people.
Guys got to understand that the days of price gouging on concentrates is over. People are too smart. We
On
know.
products in general.
Yeah,
not
products.
even
Just
If you wanna
just
pay-
period. Across the board.
Colorado's always gonna be the cheapest too, and we have fire.
Oh, what we got there?
Headband, let's smoke it.
Oh Jesus.
We haven't even touched. We got 3 grams. I haven't even touched. 4 grams. I haven't even touched.
So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a break on this live. I'm gonna plug my phone up, and we're gonna about to do some gram dabs.
In water, gram dabs in water glasses.
And get some drinks. Y'all know what it is. We be back in 2 and 2. And we are back. We're just doing some dabs. We want to do some cleanup work, and then
I'm coming.
I think we want to do some grave dabs over here. I think that's the tone of what is going on right now.
Oh, Jericho, you do full snaps of your bowls here.
That's the difference. I smoke full grain bowls of tea. I stopped. I used to do huge dabs. I used to grab that on the break. I used to do my thing in LA. Like I used to out dab everyone. But now it's snaps of weed. I just got a new bowl made from the homie Carl Glass and pure positive vibes. I hope through that, bro.
He needs to come to Bongathon. Shout out to
Oh,
Bongathon.
yeah. So
Shout out to Bongathon.
A ton of
Chris Cheddar.
rigs and bongs. Bring them over one day for you.
Yeah.
Like a ton of bongs. We could all be smoking at it, like huge bongs. Get some cool stuff. Sean's got a cool rig.
Yeah.
Sean bring his cool rig. Sean got a really cool rig.
I can bring them all. I can bring them.
Sounds
I
like
got that. I got a few headies.
Sean's got headies. I ain't got no heads. I try not to spend more than 700 on pieces.
Headies.
But then my problem is like, all right, I'm not
Not saying I agree to that. I shouldn't have ever spent that.
My problem is, though, I'm like, all right, I'm only gonna spend 500 on a piece. Then I buy 4 $500 pieces at the same time. I'm like, I think this is defeating the whole purpose. Like Positive Vibes got a Mike D glass drop. I literally went and bought 7 of like the 9 pieces. I was like, I couldn't help it. I can't help it.
Yeah, but when one piece, when like 9 of them are the price of one heady, I'd take the 9.
I mean, nowadays you would. It's like, hell, give me a bunch of function. I don't even care. Did y'all shop gram dabs?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, bro, you're doing a pre-dab before your gram dab?
Yeah, I gotta get tuned up. I gotta get tuned up, man. I gotta get tuned up.
Oh,
I gotta get tuned up. Listen, ain't nothing to it but to do it. That's it. That's it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
y'all gonna see Jericho die live on the show.
I can, you know what? But that's cool because I'll have that. I'll have that with you guys. Yes.
Where did this shorter, tall guy come from?
The logo.
Yeah, what is the name?
Well, Shorter's last name.
So
Shorter.
Yeah. So my last name is Shorter.
I'm like, bro, how do you go with? I'm like, you're not short at all.
And
you're way tall. You're just tall guy.
My
Taller
legal,
tall guy. When you get big, you gotta go taller tall guy. You just have to. It just doesn't just make sense.
No, it's with
The
the
name, I
catch.
get you.
It's the catch. No, but my legal last name is Shorter, and I've been going by Shorter since I've been playing sports since I was 8 years old.
I'm a
so-
last name.
Oh,
I'm
last
a
name
last
of-
name guy too.
Yeah.
Some people are.
I don't ask for it. They just choose it. People
Yeah.
just are like, you're gonna be Shorter.
Shorter, yeah.
You're gonna be egg.
So I
You're gonna be egg.
And when I got here, the industry created Shorter Tall Guy.
Love that. Love that. Love that even better.
Yep.
Love that even more.
Yep.
That's awesome.
And that is it. And then I ran into
I need
a
some
good friend of
cards like this.
mine.
You have such cool cards because I got my own logo. It's not as good as yours.
I ran into a good friend of mine, Billy Cox, and he introduced me to Celestial Pearl, and she made an awesome logo for me. And we rocked that out for like a year. And then I ran into my man Tom Benway with 420 website. Shout out to Tom. And he reconstructed my logo to that, and it is fucking amazing. I love it. It looks good on shirts because it's my face.
I need
and
a
let's
new
face
logo made, bro.
it. And let's face it.
I need that. No.
Yeah, but you got a good. It's a good face.
I
It's
was gonna
not
say,
like it's not
right.
like mine or like Jericho's face. Like who wants my face sketched up?
So by it being the sticker and by it being the logo, we understand that not. That's what I was about to say. We've talked about it because we understand that not everybody's face is made for a shit like that. But
True.
that works. The merchandise works. It looks great on the coffee mug.
We're not calling everyone ugly out
It
there.
looks great on the blankets. It
I
looks
need a shorter,
great.
tall guy coffee mug.
We have
What?
shortertallguy.com, shortertallguy.threadless.com. I have a whole store, a whole men's line, women's lines. We have blankets, coffee cups, bags, book
You got
covers, sugar-
blankets?
He's got
Blankets,
leggings
3 different
for girls.
sizes. Yep, 3 different
Y'all
sizes.
ain't covering up the hiney with a shorter, tall guy. If you ain't got this face on your ass via blanket from the website,
Yes,
you need to
man.
get on there right now. 'Cause
Yeah, we
that
got the
shit
whole
is cool.
thing.
We
Yeah,
need to talk
man.
about how cool this was. Then you just talk about how you got a blanket.
I
Fuck
do.
outta here.
I got blankets.
I got no
and-
damn blankets, man. A blanket?
I got blankets.
Who got
bro.
blankets?
3 different sizes too.
Each
So.
cooler each cooler than your favorite rapper. I guarantee your favorite rapper ain't got a blanket. I guarantee my favorite rapper ain't got a blanket either. Shit.
But yeah, the store is
my rapper
awesome.
friends
Shout out to
like it.
Tom Benway. 420 websites. I'll drop you his number. As a matter of fact, I got his card in the book bag. I'll give you his card.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
He's the genius behind the website, the logo, the stickers, anything like that. He's the guy behind it all.
That's cool.
So I owe him a ton of credit. Absolutely.
You gotta admit
Forever
all that.
grateful. Yeah. Because I did not know that he was coming back for that. And the 410 on here does not mean 420. It's not an accident. It's actually 410. That's where I'm from. I always represent where I'm from, and I give absolute mad respect where I'm at, because if it's not from where I was at, this would never be possible. There was no Short Tall guy in Baltimore.
You
Just
think
saying.
you'll go back and do stuff in Baltimore? When,
I
'cause it's
will
kicking up?
make some money there, but I will never, ever, on record, will I ever live there again.
Okay.
My next stop from Colorado will be Rio.
Okay, Rio.
Yes. If they ever go fully
Ay,
legal,
ay, ay,
if they
ay,
ever
Rio.
go, they ever go fully legal.
Just go to Uruguay.
No,
Just go to Jamaica, dog.
no.
No storms.
We
He's like,
own a
I
hemp
need my
company
house.
in Jamaica. It's
I'm
fine.
trying to be.
You know, he's like,
I'm
Rio.
trying to retire there. I'm gonna have. Once I hear it on the news, Rio's gone fully legal. It starts a 12 months countdown. Boom. I'm gonna get everything in. Have all my parties. People come see me because I'm not coming back.
Ever.
One-way tickets.
I will never
Ever.
step. And if it
Ever.
doesn't, and that doesn't happen, then this is where I'll be for the rest. But I'll definitely go back in, because there's going to be a lot of educating that's going to need to be done. And man, what I don't know, I know the people that do know it. So I'm just going to try to go back there and just spread as much education. And when I don't know something, I'm going to be like, hey, Sean, I need you to come back to Baltimore with me, bro. Because,
Yeah,
you
let's
know,
just go
hey,
halvesies on
Jericho, I
this.
need you to
Let's
do
just
this.
Go halvesies on that.
No.
So look, I was about to say,
So
we
look.
got 3 grams over here.
All right, so that's.
I
pick
got
which you
one
want.
here.
Headband,
Headbands,
Natty Rims,
headbands here.
OG or Lemon G, what y'all mind?
Headbands here.
Oh,
Pretty sure.
Is that
that's
was
not
a,
a full gram though.
it was? I think that was a full gram.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta scoop all that out.
So
the
you gotta
jar.
scoop
This
all
is
that.
actually, oh god.
I'm gonna fucking.
Oh my god, what a sign
Yes,
off. What
yes.
A sign
So
off.
this is how we're gonna end the show, y'all.
Yeah.
We're gonna end the show with this 1 gram dab from the 3 of us.
And you'll probably end up seeing this on the DABS Instagram.
Oh man.
CRX.
Whew, here we go.
That's a whole gram of booter.
Yes. Yep, that's all of it.
What do you want? Headband, Natty Rims OG, or Lemon G?
No, you sir. What do
No,
you
you
want?
pick. You picking, bro.
The Natty Rims OG is perps. So if you want straight perps in your mouth, that's
Yeah,
the
let's
Natty
do that.
Rims
Natty
OG.
Rims OG then.
That's 92 OG
What should I
crossed with
smoke?
Purple Fantasy.
Should I do the same one as you so I know what level you on?
I would do the headband. The lemon G is
The Lemon
super
G's already
chirpy.
out. We finished
Yeah.
that.
No. That's a full gram of lemon
That's
G.
another lemon G?
Yeah.
I brought 6 grams for us.
Oh yeah, okay.
But that terp is gonna be tough to get past without coffee.
Okay.
For those joining, we're at the Graham Dabs.
So what's up, Graham? Whoever joined me on the gram, I can't read that, and if y'all sideways, I apologize.
I'll tell you.
I hope y'all not sideways.
Oh, Johnny, what's going on, dude? Positively July, just saying what's up.
Yay! What's up? We've been shouting y'all out all night,
We've
yo.
been talking about positive all night.
Dude, taking Graham Dabs. This is the headband.
You good?
Black butter.
I am so nervous.
I'm gonna have to scoop mine in.
I'm so nervous. This smoke is over there.
I'm gonna have to scoop mine in. Mine is buttery. Boop. So somebody had to make sure I'm clear on mine. Oh, it's going down. This is gonna happen. I like this shit here, man.
Alright, here we go.
This is the first. Nobody ever wants to do them with me. They're always like, "Let's see you do a gram." I'm like, okay.
I don't know if we want to do them with you. Or if you were just
courteous.
I'm probably the easiest person to get to talk into doing something that I don't want to do. And I like hate that about me.
So here's the other thing. We doing this all at the same time because we can.
I guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We can make this happen.
This is me right here then.
He's like, I guess.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
It's gonna
we need to
happen,
put the
Graham
we need to
Dad.
put the shower caps over for the coughs.
I've been Graham dabbing, dude, so long.
Shortest show, man. This only happens on the shortest show, man.
I'm going in red, I swear.
Oh, that one you need to like.
All right, which stays hottest the longest? Heat that one first.
Yeah, which would be this one.
Well,
I'm
it don't matter.
gonna get this one red fucking hot, and then because that one's gonna come up.
What do you got me doing in here? Look, so I partially got blame Sean too, because Sean was like, yeah, come.
Yeah.
You
It
want
was
to
Sean.
see-
So see.
About the gram dabs.
I'm telling you.
Graham Dab?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's going down,
Okay.
and we're gonna get the bucket super hot because you guys are not gonna take that long to get hot.
Oh,
And I got to scoop mine out anyway.
I'm gonna get mine ready just so I can dump it in. That came out so easily. This jar just emptied so quick.
I know, I've never emptied a jar CRX so quick, and I fucking sling it.
Let's go. I love this shit. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I'm gonna get it hot.
This feels like I haven't been this nervous in a minute. I don't even
I
get
haven't
nervous.
dude. I would never do this on my own.
So I would never do this on my own.
Live or exclusive right here on the Shorter Show. You saying it. You saying it right now.
And look,
Y'all seeing it. It's
the
going
dab
down right
does not
now.
suggest everyone to do gram dabs, but
Nope.
if you want to, we don't mind
Disclaimer.
watching videos.
Disclaimer. Make sure that you are dabbing what you can handle.
And you are at home.
And you're at home.
I do not know if I can.
All right, so we're hot, boys.
Yep. We're hot boys. Ready?
No, I need
Ready?
a sec. What do you guys going hot?
Yeah,
I'm perfect right now.
it's all grand.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go.
ahead.
Go, go, go.
Oh my. Terps! Shit.
That's how you take down the gram, baby.
What the fuck?
That's how you do that.
That's not how you do that. Oh. What in the world is
Wow.
Oh, dude! Holy shit!
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
I promise I'm higher than
Oh
you.
God.
Woo!
I don't even think I got close to half.
Oh man, that was good. That made me sweat.
I'm farting and coughing, sneezing, crying, dying. I don't recommend that one.
Ooh, that made me hot. Ooh.
I have no idea what happened.
Whoa, that was good, man. Yeah, man, that was good. That was good. Yeah, we got that.
Probably
shit
wasn't one of the better, or was one of the better ideas.
That was
But
great.
by the way, that was delicious.
That was
yeah.
great.
No issues there. Not hot.
That
was
tasted
perfect terps.
great.
Yeah.
I don't care. No nails hot when you drop a gram in it.
You know, I was literally
That's great.
thinking that as I said
You cool
after
the
out of
whole
my
nail
mouth.
down right away when you throw it in there, so
Wow.
like it works perfect. My shit looked like oil boiling in a pot. I was
It's like
nervous.
my nail was at perfect temperature. Perfect. It was at perfect temperature.
Yeah.
And yeah, folks. So with that,
Sorry, guys.
we're going.
Wow. That wasn't the better way to.
Yeah, man, that was awesome.
That was awesome,
fucking,
dude.
That was fucking great. That
Thanks
was
for
fucking
encouraging me to do that, dude. That's,
Yeah, man, that was fucking great.
Yeah, I feel
say
like a
that.
little like 4 years ago. Like I haven't done that like 3 or 4 years, dude. Don't get me wrong. I used to do that shit all the time. Like
That's I'm glad.
like
yo.
you can go to like
I'm
my
glad.
page like 4 years ago. You can see like
Hey,
this
good,
2,
good,
3
good luck on
grammars.
16.
I'm
Good luck
glad.
on 16, all right?
Dude, wasn't
Hey.
it 16? Are you fucking kidding me?
So not only are we doing 16, we just found out official today that the 16 gram dab done by me that will be sponsored by Mighty Tree and D's Hideaway. Down in Pueblo, my man's in them. Shout out to my man D. Will also be done out of my Beagle's personal propeller rig and the 50 mil Puke and Beagle banger.
God damn. You,
50 mil.
I'm not even sure.
Big boys.
What time are you doing
You
it
ever
at
hit
420?
You ever hit a 50
I'll probably
mil?
have to work that day, so it'll be after work. So it'll be after 4.
You ever hit a 50 mil?
Today I did.
Nice.
I did today. Today I did.
Jericho?
Shout out to my Pop
I
Eagle,
don't-
man.
I-
Shout out to Puke and Beagle,
I have
big
a
time, for showing us
36
mad love
mil.
today
I've
too.
never hit a 50.
Thank you so much. It's a lot. It's a lot, but it can be done. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna zone out. I'm gonna have my earphones in. I'm gonna listen to the exact same music that I listened to last time. And I'm not gonna stop puffing until they tap me on my shoulder and tell me I'm good.
There it is.
That just sounds like a win to me.
I'm just going. Gotta say this though. I gotta say this real quick. So right before, and you'll see it if you watch the video, you can see the moment that I'm talking about. But there was a moment right before I stopped where I was just like, you know what? Fuck this shorter. I'm like, man. I was like, you know what? Fuck this. This shit is bullshit. Nobody's tapping you on your goddamn shoulder. We've been smoking for like an hour now. Feels like. And then I heard Ray Lewis come in my head and say, I can't do his voice, but he said,
You about tried it.
I
about trying it.
and I was like,
Do
nah,
it.
no,
Do it.
I can't do it. But he was like, listen, man, you sitting there. He was like, you got tears coming out. You got all these cameras on you. You snotting. You done brought all these people here. You gonna quit now. You're just gonna look like an asshole. You at least finish it and then die later. And that's exactly what I did. Picked it up. I finished that shit. They tapped me on the shoulder. I look up, checked twice ways, and they said good. And I just died. I collapsed. And I did not. And I was continuously getting high for 2 days after that.
You get real high. Like some people say, like I get real high.
Yeah.
I got a feeling you might still get higher than me. like you aren't with them. Like the people who like still actually do get real high. Like you get higher than them.
No, but here's the thing. I'm the baby of the group. I mean, people in my circle like Keith Dabs and Mountain Man. I'm talking 21 gram dabs. Keith Slab did 31 or 38 grams of distillate just not too long
Can't
ago.
imagine.
What? Where's that?
And it's on the and that's my dude.
31.
I couldn't. That one was tough. One.
He did like 31. He did like a 31 gram distillate dab. Biggest.
It was
dab.
tasty.
It's recorded. Yeah, so I'm like the baby, and this is
What?
my
31. Jeez.
This 16 is my last
more
like
than
big
an
one.
ounce.
I'm not doing it anymore after this. I'm going back to being a
last
regular
fight.
guy. Yeah, I'm over.
I can't handle all that.
I just want to go back to be able to just being able to smoke regular again. That's all.
Yeah, take a
It's
couple
nice.
days
It's
off.
so nice sometimes.
Reset, just reset, cause it's expensive, man.
Yeah, it's expensive to smoke all that oil.
People don't, that little, even if it is $25, $35, $40, man, you spend that shit like I do. That shit stacks up. You go to look at that account like
$25 a day and do that math. You be like,
That's a lot, though.
I know. I look at my
we
account
do it.
sometimes like, damn. I guess I just gotta smoke the shit I got. Like,
you like, fuck. That shit look fired up.
Yep, that
Be
shit
trying
look
to write
good.
my name on
I'm
it.
like, damn, boy, that shit look good, boy, but not today, boy. Bank account, the way my my savings checking is set up,
The way my shit work,
Yeah.
the way it come out,
the way it's,
is it goes in and come out, and
yeah,
then
when it
go
go out,
reverse.
it go out.
It stay out sometimes. Sometimes it don't always stay in. And by the day, it could
Because
be,
if it was up to me, bro,
and I'm very good at making it go out.
and then
I'm
I find
not
a
as
deal,
good as making it come in as going out quite yet.
and
That's
then
my
the
problem.
deal, because I'm a dad, so the deal. If I know it's quality and I see it for cheaper than I've ever seen it, and I know it's never gonna be like that no time soon,
you
and that
can
gets me,
conserve
and
it,
you're
yeah.
like,
Treat it like
I gotta
a
get
liquor
that.
bottle.
I
Treat
gotta
it like
get
a
that.
bottle of liquor.
yep. That's what I do. My son was
But just don't
was telling me
finish it
about
when you
that. He takes all the big diamonds out of all the grams that he gets. He has a dram that he puts all the big nugs in, and he just saves them. And at some point, he's gonna smoke them.
There you go. Everyone's got their own little thing they like to do.
Yeah, I think it's pretty dope. I think it's pretty dope. Y'all just did a gram dab. That's pretty dope. That's
Hey
the first.
man, I
Thank you, Shorter.
That's the first.
Thank you, Shorter.
Thank you guys for coming out, man. We got CRX in the building tonight. We had the DAB
blessings.
in the building tonight, and now you can find CRX at the DAB, and you can find CRX right here at Mighty Tree, man. You can come and holler at me. We got them 8-gram jars of sauce and wax. Yeah, come holler at me on the ropes. Anything you'd like to say before we go?
I like to say just thank you, man. You know, people gotta be
Yeah,
like
bro.
you. Keep supporting Shorter.
Appreciate
There's people like Shorter.
blessings.
Bring people like us together. You know.
Yeah, man. I
It's a good
appreciate
time.
it.
Yeah, that
Anything
was
you'd
fun
like
to say. Oh, same thing, man. Blessings, and these guys are great gentlemen. Follow CRX, follow Mighty Tree.
Follow the
Shorter,
DAB.
Follow the dab. I've never seen.
Dude's
I've never
funny.
seen. I've never
He's
seen a
funny.
page.
You'll
I've
see
never
me on
seen a
there.
company blow up
Funny.
like the dab.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
We,
they're doing big things, bro.
It's good. It's a blessing. So we'll take it in stride and keep doing what we can do. Mad love to everyone. Mad love to all the other shops, companies doing the thing. We'll see everyone at the top, including y'all.
We appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode. And man, do me a favor. Take care of somebody. We need more of that shit in the world. Shorter Show, Organic Unity. From all of us here, we appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. We out.
Blessings.